I'd now like to introduce an amazing young man, Charlie McNeil, who's here, winner of the Queer Youth Award for 2009, Charlie McNeil.
I didn't start out my speaking career as a Queer Youth Awardee, actually. And the reason I got there was through the inspiration of an individual. I have a friend. I'm not going to name names here, but this friend of mine was aware and knowledgeable of transgender issues before I knew what the term meant. I came into high school not knowing who I was, not knowing why I felt different, unhappy with myself, unable to face who I was. And this friend told me and guided me through years of questioning and figuring things out. This friend is also transgendered, and this friend is currently suffering from bipolar disorder and on the road to recovery from a series of pretty serious problems related to that. It's not hate crime, but it's a similar effect on the survivor. I have several friends who have considered or attempted suicide because of their identities and the way they feel isolated in the community. And so last year, I decided that I was going to start speaking for the people who don't feel like they're connected, for the trans youth in the community who aren't aware that there are other trans youth who are feeling just as isolated and lonely and confused as they are. It's people like Judy Shepard who inspired me to go and speak about the problems that youth face. The power of an individual to change the world is not so much in their going out and doing something as other people being aware that they are doing something and being inspired by that act. Because while one person can only do so much, the fact that one person does anything at all is enough to inspire other people to do what they can. And if everyone does what they can, amazing things happen. Bills to prevent hate crime are passed in a country that just a couple years ago refused to do such a thing. People are aware of the horrible plight of one family and the untimely demise of youth for something that they should not have been, that should have been celebrated, that should have been something to make them special. The fact that people are here, the fact that people are reading Judy's book and celebrating it as the amazing work of courage and the inspiration that it is also an inspiration. As other people have said tonight, the fact that you're all here now is inspiring. It inspires me. I was asked to come and speak here because they said they wanted a queer youth to come talk about queer youth issues and the power of youth to change the world. But I think we're all changing the world just by being here. And seeing you all here makes it worth it. Seeing people come to events that I've spoken at makes it worth it. Seeing people reading Judy's book makes it worth it. And we've come so far. The power of an individual to affect change in the world isn't something that's only present in some individuals. Collectively, we affect change. Individually, we affect change. And I hope I'm changing you all by speaking and telling my story. And I hope that Judy is affecting the world by speaking and telling her story. And I think she is, and I think I am. And I think if everyone were to speak out and tell their stories, amazing things would happen. Thank you.